Hey guys, welcome to the CJ's Reduced to Clear. This week we are doing something brand new, and if you haven't guessed from the weird intro, it's the Easter special!
Yay!
With Niall.
Hello!
And Sophie.
Hi.
You'll remember them from last week. So, this week I have been scouring my Tesco. I should have gone to Sainsbury's just to be equal, but I didn't have time. For weird Eastery crap that has somehow come out of the woodwork and now entered the Reduced to Clear aisle. As you'll notice, it's a couple of weeks past Easter, so anything Easter branded has suddenly lost all of its value. The first item is this lovely tractor driven by a rabbit, which is pretty dangerous if you ask me.
I was gonna say. As long as the rabbit has a license, I'm sure it's fine.
As I showed you at the beginning, there was a rabbit driving a tractor full of sheep and giant ducks.
I don't know, I think they might be chicks, CJ.
No, it looks like ducks to me.
Yeah, giant. If they're chicks, they're the same size as the sheep, so either way
They're still giant ducks and giant chicks, either way.
Yeah. So, as you'll notice, the reason this one was reduced even further, if you go to your local Tesco now, these are actually reduced to, why don't we find out? How much do you think this lovely box was?
It looks like a tenner's worth in normal money.
I'd say £7 or £8.
And reduced to?
5.
4 or 5.
Well, you see, because this was beat up, it was reduced to £3. The normal reduced price is a fiver. I don't know what the original price was, but the super reduced, I got this in a Tesco in Scotland, is £3. And as far as I can tell,
it is a chick.
it's a
I'm
chick.
afraid.
It's Easter, it has to be a chick.
It doesn't have to be.
Well, the Easter duck.
Yeah, the Easter duck.
Duck.
Do you not know that story that your parents would tell you about the Easter duck? On the back there is a maze. You can probably see it from back there, but there is a maze.
The farmyard game, CJ, please. It's not a maze.
And a chef looking at a giant bunny.
He's on all the Lindt products.
Yeah,
The
is
Lindt
he?
man.
It's always
He's
the
a Lindt
chocolatier,
man.
he's not a chef.
The chocolatier.
It's called Delicious Milk Chocolate Gold Bunny Farmyard. Catchy. Mommy, I want the Delicious Milk Chocolate Gold Bunny Farmyard. You can have that.
Oh man, I totally should have got that for my cousin.
But yeah, if you go to your local Tesco, you can find these for a fiver right now, reduced. And if you hunt around in the reduced aisle on its own, you might find it the way that I did, extra reduced. We all know that Lindt chocolate's good, so
I don't know, the chick might have tainted it.
I might need a bit of a reminder.
would you?
Yeah.
Would you like a chick or a sheep? I'm not going to give you the bunny because
I'll have a chick, please.
there you go. I would like to point out, I am right. They are absolutely freaking massive, compared to the sheep.
Decent size for the money.
Oh yeah, you get
So,
a lot of bang for your buck. Buck for your bang for your buck.
Very like the foil wrapping, it's done really
Oh, yeah.
nicely.
It's the faces look real. It's well printed. I'll give you a couple of these to look at while Niall samples the goods.
I don't know that you picked a particularly good chick, he's a bit
the
dirty.
chocolate's even looks like a chick.
Does
Oh, wow.
Can I have it to show to the camera while I'm up
There
here?
you go. I'll get another one.
So,
Get a lamb out. How about that?
do you want to focus? There we go. As you can see, it's actually shaped. It's got a face.
Lamb's shape.
It'll stare into your soul with its eyeless eye sockets.
Oh, it's hollow.
What did you expect?
It's Easter. Everything's hollow. Huh?
Like
That was
hollow.
oddly deep.
It's good.
Oh. Classic Lindt chocolate. Crunchy, buttery. Tastes like Lindt.
Why did I agree to this special?
I should point out, she can't eat chocolate, so she's just going to watch us eat chocolate. So the next item... Why would I do that? I can't talk now.
I'm not sure what we're going to, so you can't ask me for help. Oh my god. I think it's a tiger, but it's obviously a chocolate lolly.
Yup. With this little broken ear. Put that on the camera.
Sorry, I decided to eat the entirety of a chick and realised I couldn't actually speak. So, do you want to show up? There we go. As you can see, it vaguely looks like a tiger.
A tiger that's seen things.
It's yeah, it's quite petrified. It's got orange chocolate stripes, and it was, how much do you think originally for this badly made tiger lolly?
Tesco brand.
It is.
Oh, okay.
About £1 then.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same.
Exactly. This lolly was originally £1. How much did I buy it for?
50p.
Yeah, 50p.
It was
Oh,
reduced
50p.
to 60p, but
Oh.
I have a nice little story to go with it. At the Tesco checkout, they were scanning through all my reduced items. He picked up this one, scanned it, and then started doing this. And it was, I thought, because with some of the reduced stickers, they don't go on properly, so you can't scan them, you have to like smooth them out. But he does this for a good 2 minutes, and the queue behind him is starting, like the queue behind me is starting to build up. And there's like an old dude behind him, like glaring over his shoulder, glowering. And so he eventually gets his fingernail under it and peels off the label, like screwing it up even further. And so he then calls over the manager and he's like, "This is too much. I can't peel the label off. What should I do?" And she's like, "Put it through as a bread roll."
How much is a bread roll?
So this originally £1, reduced to 60p, so you were close. But I got it for 25p.
Oh.
I mean, if it's a bread roll, I can eat it, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, as far as legally goes, this is now a bread roll, because that's what I paid for. And all parties concerned believe that, until the best of their beliefs, that it is indeed a bread roll. Right. Hopefully this isn't like the damn chili lolly where I have to slice the thing open.
Oh.
Well,
It
his
doesn't taste like
ears come off, but
Aww.
Well, he looks even more petrified now you've taken it out.
yeah, he's got a very innocent face. So I'm going to eat his other ear to make him symmetrical.
How is the flesh of your enemies, CJ?
I'll let Niall take a verdict, but I don't know what I'm going to say.
Oh, Niall. Niall!
Did you eat any of that?
No. I bit into the stick and it all fell apart. I completely broke.
Next time try eating it. This is a review show.
Here we go.
It's really not nice cheap chocolate, as
No.
far as I can tell. It tastes kind of cardboardy, like waxy at the beginning and at the end. And the middle doesn't taste really much like chocolate.
It's like fake chocolate.
Yeah. It's not nice. It's like cardboard box chocolate.
Oh.
So, it's like, you know at Christmas when one of your aunts gives you a bar of chocolate?
No, as a matter of fact.
I do!
Really? Do you not have relatives that send you gifts even though you can't eat chocolate? That seems like something relatives would do.
Well, they've had a few years to learn now.
Because I've got an uncle that constantly spells my name wrong. And he's known me for as long as I've been alive, so... Anyway, yeah, it's like that cheap, nasty chocolate that you get sent at Christmas that nobody wants, so they give it to you as a gift. Right.
You happy, Niall?
It fell all over the...
Shall we take a break from eating and look at something that Sophie can review? Would you hand me the satchel?
Oh. I'm not gonna spoil the surprise.
I'm keeping it hidden to camera for the grand reveal of this monstrosity.
Oh, it's kind of cute.
Really?
Yeah.
It's...
I mean, his eyes are a little bit scary, but the rest of it's quite sweet.
In a 5-year-old made it sort of way.
This was not cheap originally, and it is literally made out of felt.
Yeah, if you're gonna go for durable, felt isn't your game.
And it's not even it's not even glued on properly.
You just rip it off.
Maybe it was made by 5-year-olds.
I can
Yeah.
Tesco's Chinese 5-year-old army.
Sweatshop.
Yeah, everything is
Bag makers.
like not glued on properly, and I'm fairly sure if you try to put anything in it, it would fall apart.
Do you want to give it a test? Try and rip it up. Or she don't want to use it.
I don't. Do you mind if I try and rip the handle off?
What? Why are you?
I don't know, you thought it was cute. I don't want you sitting there like, you killed it!
Well, it's a handle. I mean, rabbits don't. They generally
Yeah.
have handles coming out.
It's quite
of it.
durable, actually.
I mean, it
It's-
stretched it.
It's stretching,
It's been
but it's not
deformed.
ripping. Well, if you're looking for something to collect Easter eggs in, I don't think this is too bad. The problem is, it's not got a reduced sticker on it, because all the Easter reduced stuff is reduced on the shelf. So it says reduced to clear X into X. How much do you think this was originally? Let's see if I can remember.
£3.
Otherwise we'll have to cut.
Yeah, 3.
I think originally this was £1.50. So, did you guess what the reduced price was?
Oh, I guess 3.
I mean, like,
Oh, the reduced
price.
Pound.
£1.
Yeah, £1.
So originally it was £2.
Oh.
So not quite as much as you thought, but it was reduced to 50p, which I think is actually a pretty good deal for a shit felt bunny that kind of looks like he's
I
seen
mean-
Vietnam.
If you wanted to buy it for your kids and keep it next year, it'd be
Okay.
yeah. Please stop staring into my soul, bunny. I'm the one that said you were cute.
It does. Are you just gonna rip its face off?
Oh, Niall, you bunny murderer.
Well, Niall rips the bunny's face off.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's not that.
You probably don't want to give it to young kids because they'll do what Niall does.
Well, I don't know. I think the kids will be more excited about the eggs than ripping
Yeah.
the bunny's
Yeah.
face off, unless they're psychopaths. And I mean,
Which, as we all know,
I mean,
was as a child.
He's your boyfriend. Right, on to the next item before Niall, put that away, does
Good idea.
whatever he's going to do to that money. The next item caught my eye because I think I've seen the mascots on either in Wilco or on Ashens' channel. Not that I've ever watched any of his videos or stole his ideas. Anyway, it's this. It's a Shopkins Easter egg and chocolate bar. Let me show you the zoom in, because it's the mascots that are really the weird things. They're all, they're living food, and they all look like they should be screaming, "Kill me." There is a living donut, a living popcorn, a living cookie, and one that's not really a food that looks kind of like a lipstick. You don't really eat lipstick unless you're,
5.
yeah, exactly.
Or unless you're eating the chocolate lipsticks in the Valentine special.
Oh yeah, you should watch that video. Maybe I'll stick an annotation in. Maybe I'm too lazy. So, Shopkins, once you shop, you can't stop. That doesn't sound good.
No. what,
Help me! I can't stop shopping.
what has living food got to do with shopping?
Also, what does living food have to do with Easter and Easter eggs and not safe, no artificial colours made in Great Britain? And why has it got French on it if it's made in Great Britain?
Dun, dun, dun.
There is like overt French on it. Carrying Company, Yummy Creations, no nasty artificial flavouring, so this is going to taste terrible. Because you care. That's their motto. Because you care. You should buy your kids chocolate because you care. So, what do you think it was reduced to and from? How much would you pay for a milk chocolate Easter egg and bar?
Now, how much would I pay is a different question. How much was it?
Okay, how much was it?
£3,
This
I'd
isn't
say.
bar-
Yeah, it looks
Bargain
like
hunt.
one of those cheap Easter eggs. So
Yeah.
probably
£3.
£2.
£2. Ooh, disagreement. And how much was it reduced to?
£1.50. Always go with that 50%.
The answers are...
That's Easter. It's got to be more. So like £1.
It was originally £1.50.
Ooh.
So you
Damn,
were both
really
wrong.
cheap. Easter
Really
egg.
cheap chocolate.
And it
Oh,
was
God.
reduced to 75p, which is one of my
50%.
favourite prices, yeah? Good price for me. Anyway, the box doesn't really say anything interesting on it besides because you care.
Which I don't.
Because you care, you should buy ludicrously cheap chocolate for
Yep.
your children.
Everyone knows the cheaper the better. It's got all the higher quality E numbers in it.
Oh my
Oh, it's-
god, that's the most
it's-
disappointing egg.
Oh, it's got something in it. Oh, this is broken.
Doesn't look broken. Oh no, there's a hole.
Aww.
Oh
There's
It's
some
hatched. It's hatched during
As
the
long as it
process.
hasn't hatched that living lipstick.
Oh, it is
fine.
just broken
It's
chocolate.
really thin. Like,
Oh,
do you want to take some while I show some to the
paper
camera?
thin.
Like, do you want to hold that? the thinness
Oh.
is absolutely ludicrous. Like, I don't need to get it in focus to show you that there is nothing to it.
It even smells cheap.
It even tastes cheap.
It tastes
Ooh.
it tastes worse than the chocolate tiger.
Give it back. I need more. I couldn't taste anything with a little bit.
Oh, it's got a nice little design on it.
Yeah. It's printed on, so
Oh, come on. That's just... They've gone through it to make it have less chocolate on by putting a little design on it.
yeah, it's
You're gonna break it everywhere this time, Niall.
Well,
Oh, look at him go.
someone's gonna have to chauffeur the Hoover.
I mean, you could try that, but it's not gonna help.
That's horrible.
It's not good chocolate. It has virtually no flavour, unless you eat a ton of it.
Mm.
It's got that waxy early taste, and you get nothing for your money.
It'll be all that lack of artificial flavours.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to finish that.
Also, there's a chocolate bar.
Yay!
Oh, that doesn't sound like much for a
Yay.
chocolate bar. That is...
That is
Tiniest
the
bar.
tiniest of possible chocolate bars.
Go on then.
This is a Kinnerton.
That's the brand that made the Shopkins. It's on the back.
Oh.
It is on the back.
Kinnerton.
Ah, so Shopkins must be those weird things. The sort of human foods. And then Kinnerton makes the chocolate. So Shopkins must be the weird things I've seen elsewhere.
I see what you... Yeah.
How did this collaboration happen? Like, who thought this was a good idea to get bad chocolate and bad toys and just go?
It's like, it's brand marketing. It's like, we should take this food creature and have them make food. It's meta. The kids will love it.
Wait, there's not even like a little living chocolate on there.
No, it's popcorn, cookie, lipstick, and donut.
And strawberry on top.
Oh yeah, and a little cupcake with goofy teeth.
I don't understand. Anyway, this chocolate bar is just a Kinnerton chocolate bar. There is no branding to do with Shopkins. It's just a brown chocolate bar. And now, if you wouldn't mind feeling that, you would soon discover that
It's like... there's like puffy air in the bar.
Yeah.
In the packet.
Do you want to open it up, and I will again show it to the camera, so they can appreciate its absolute...
Well, I'd say it's a little bit thicker than the egg, at least.
It's thicker, but notice how they make sure that you think you're getting more for your money, and then it's hollowed out in the middle. No nasties, so...
The nasties were good.
Should be good. It has a nice snap to it, as a good chocolate should. You can have half, you can have none.
Thanks, you're so kind.
I know. You can have the wrapper if you want.
Yay!
Again, there's nothing to it. It tastes like butter, if I'm honest.
Ugh. We got some of that in the fridge if you wanted to, you know.
You get that? Does it taste like butter to you? Or
Yeah.
like a cocoa aftertaste?
Yeah, it's not chocolate.
It's like a bar of butter covered in cocoa powder.
Yeah.
That's all I'm getting. There's butter at the beginning and chocolate at the end, but not like... They don't
The
homogenize.
texture's alright.
Texturally.
Buttery texture.
It's really weird chocolate.
But it's not good chocolate.
No. For its price, 75p for a tiny chocolate bar and a broken egg, you're probably better getting a double Mars bar. Or any of the other items.
A
that
single Mars bar.
Or 3 bottles of beer.
Or half a Mars bar. Or nothing. Or just save your money.
Yeah, it's not worth it. What's next? Do we have anything left?
There is the
There
mystery
is.
item.
Ah, bring me the mystery hat.
Ooh. There you
The
go.
mystery hat. So it's Easter, so you know, rabbit hat.
So
He said I should do a proper bit with it, but really I just need
with the rabbit and the hat,
Yeah,
it would have been funny.
could have been.
But
However, instead, what you find inside this hat is Braino chicken. At least that's the best thing I can think to call it.
God.
It's
This is a Halloween prop, surely.
yeah, it's someone scrambled his brains, and they're now multicolored eggs. So yeah. Also, there's this weird lip bit here for no reason that just kind of gets in the way of you drinking.
understand.
I don't understand the design. It's a super fat, derped out chicken that is badly painted. You'll notice in the close-up the eyes have run, the nose isn't completely painted,
It's got eggs in its brain.
and also it's a rip-off because it's not full of eggs, it's just the top part. You get like 7 eggs. Okay, maybe there's 10. But
Aww.
you have a tiny,
cute.
tiny chocolate egg.
I hate these. This is so tedious to unwrap,
Yeah.
and it will always
Do you wanna-
rip and stuff.
Talk about this lovely mug.
This lovely mug.
It's lovely.
It's not really the right shape to hold because of his weird mutation. I mean,
Oh.
he looks you in the eyes in a loving manner. And
Then you drink his innards. Also, the chocolate is matte. It's like it looks like
it's
shit.
They forgot to temper it or something.
Yeah, it's not tempered chocolate. It's just matte brown lumps of shit. I don't know if that's in focus, but you can probably tell it's
It's
just.
not hollow. That's good. And it tastes better than the Kinnerton stuff.
That's impressive.
Texture's pretty good actually.
Well,
It's really sweet on the end.
What have you discovered, so?
it's from Kim and Miller. So you can go to them for all your chocolate Easter needs and derpy chicks.
Have you worked out what the lip is for yet? Because I can't fathom it. Is it like a?
Can I have a look?
Hang on. I think I might have cracked it.
Oh, he's.
That's an Easter pun, by the way.
Yeah.
Hey.
It's a sheath. Not a sheath, a hilt. For when you're fighting people with chicken mugs, protects your thumb.
You can add it to the zombie survival apocalypse
Yeah.
crate.
Fighting zombies with chick mugs. It's
Oh.
it's also
Two
got a
small
tiny
skinny
handle.
fingers, though.
Yeah. And it just doesn't make sense.
Let me pour some water in there.
Can I just check something?
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Also, the eerie bits are hollow, so you're never going to be able to wash it properly. Like, they haven't made a central cylinder. It's got like poppy out bits, so you're always going to have leftover grime inside its ears. Or
My
wings.
favourite leftover grind.
Prime grime. Does it work as a mug?
Well, it almost
I
hit
didn't
you on
spill
the
any.
nose.
Yeah, unlike the chocolate, you didn't spill it all over yourself.
And as we know, Niall does have a drinking problem.
Yeah, he does.
It's not. It's
it's-
alright. It's funny for the
But-
novelty, but
The interesting point, how much was it, and how much did I buy it for?
Because it's finished a bit crappily, I'm gonna say it was like $2.50 to begin with.
yeah,
Okay.
I agree. 250.
Original price was a $5. It was an expensive chick mug.
Glad I didn't spit my drink everywhere.
What was it reduced to?
£2.50.
Yeah, $2.50.
It actually got a pretty decent reduction, otherwise it wouldn't be here. It got reduced to $1.25, which is a double 50%, so 25% of the original price. 75% off, can I do maths?
I don't know.
So, I think that brings us to the end of our Easter special, with all the technical difficulties, chicken mugs, and faceless rabbits you could ever need. So, if you're looking for a cheap chocolate that tastes horrible, the Easter clearance aisle is for you. Or, if you're looking for novelty mugs that look like they've derped the fuck out, maybe you should check it out as well. This has been CJ's Reduced to Clear, and have a happy Easter next year.
Bye.